1, 2, 3, let's switch this up.
Hey everybody. It's a new day. It's on the horizon. I don't own rights to the content playing in the background of this ride, but it is June 13th. I am working my way up. It's 11:30 a.m. and just wanted to come out and say hey. Some of the things that I always talk about are choices, and choices matter. And today again, I am reminded, even the simplest things, don't take anything for granted. As I was getting dressed, and it's been a while since I really said, hey, I'm going somewhere. What am I going to wear on my feet? Because I've been running around in flip-flops, barefoot, or my house slippers. But I go to pull out my my sneakers. I'm a sneakers girl. Been wearing Converse and dresses since as young as I can remember, although I don't do it much anymore. But bottom line is when I pulled out my sneakers and I looked, and I'm like, well, first of all, I am blessed. I am blessed that I have so many choices. Even if I made it a point to get everything I have on sale, and even if I made it a point that I worked hard so I could have money so I could get these different sneakers, right? And this is not what this thing's about. It's about the choices. It's about the choices that we have, about the choices we can make. It's about the choices of every single day. What we're going to do, what we're going to say, whether it's upon getting up each day that we're given, or how we're going to react to how other people get up and maybe they're not in such good moods, or even when things don't go right, or acknowledging when things are really, really good because of others and how they've responded or acted or done for you or not done for you. How you're going to respond and react. Choices matter. Bottom line, choices matter. The simplest thing of me picking what sneakers I'm going to wear to make me feel energetic and matching, and whatever it is that feeds that spirit that you have when you're out and you've got that public persona that you want to let other people know when they get that first impression, that perspective, that visual of who they see. Presentation is everything, right? Perspective is everything. The simplest choice of what we do, whether it's picking sneakers or responding or not responding, matters. It can either breed life or take life. And my question again and again and again, even to myself every single day, and I have to go back and dig in and say, why do I feel that way? Is what is it that's driving your spirit? What is it that you just have to change? And who is it that you're allowing to lead the way to do so? I'll have to tell you, I walked forward in 1995, 1997. I got rebaptized in 2005. It's been a journey. And as I started to write this morning, and I haven't published anything, so anybody that's been out there looking, that listens to me and has been out there looking today, I haven't done anything with it yet today. Because what it did is it took me back on a journey, and I was finding significant songs that played a crucial role in some of the choices I made every year right up until 2020. And I don't know what song it's going to be for 2020, because, man, 2020 is just so out there. It's so different. The norm is gone. The new normal is yet to be found. Just when we start getting used to the new normal of this shelter in place, this other stuff happens. And yeah, that other stuff has been happening for a long time, but it really happens, and now it's all up in our faces. We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. And the thing about Liz is we've never been promised tomorrow, y'all. We have never been promised tomorrow. And as I say y'all, I have to laugh because this is a New York girl. I'm not from New York City. I'm from upstate New York. And I've lived in the South for a lot of years, and I guess I like it because I can be laid back and I can run my words together and I can just be me. And I can be that way up there too, but at least I got my sunny skies most time, and I can get out and about and I can make the choices that I want to know that this right here, right now is temporary, but it matters. It matters to me, and it works. And if it doesn't work, it's up to me to figure out how to work towards and grow forward to make the change. Just as if it's not working for you, it is up to you to work harder, work smarter, to make the change, to grow forward and make the difference. Our choices matter. The choices we make have tsunami effect results on our lives, on our children's lives, on anyone that's attached to us in connection, be it our people, our friends, our family, our loved ones, our spouses. Where am I going with this? Choices matter. Your choice to sit and listen and let negative stuff absorb into your brain and then you walk around with the doom and gloom is your choice, and it matters. And eventually it flows out. Your choice to think you have to handle all of the elements of the world and it's eating you up inside and it's making you crazy and sick matters. First of all, you have to know you don't have to do it alone. And yeah, let me tell you, I will be the first soul to tell you that independence, I've been out here on my own for so. Okay guys, sorry about that. I was right in the middle of saying independence. Yeah, so I got cut off, so it's like a two-parter, but it is what it is. So here we go. Choices matter. And yeah, independence matters. But I think where I was going with that before I got my phone blown up, it's not so much about independence and having that empowerment that we are in control of our lives. That the point is that we are not meant to do life on our own. And we are not meant to try to fill it up with every person, place, or thing in this world. Because no matter what we're filling it with from anything in this world, it is never going to be enough. Ever. And not to mention that even if we have that temporary peace, happiness, whatever it is that's filling us up, it's not going to last, because everything of this world is temporary. Every single thing in this world is temporary. So as I ride around and finish this week of thoughts and my perspectives, I can get out there and stand on a corner and say you're going to burn if you don't have God. You don't meet Jesus right where you are. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Y'all would think I really lost my mind. And there I go with that y'all again. Sorry about that. No, I'm not. I am who I am. But the bottom line is, hey, no matter how distracted I get with that squirrel running across in front of me, or serious, I'm trying to tell a joke, or I make light of things that some people say, Kelly, you shouldn't talk like that to yourself. You shouldn't put yourself down. You shouldn't say this. You shouldn't say that. Choices matter, right? And sometimes we don't see that the choices that we are making need to be changed or need to be thought about. Sometimes it takes others to point things out. And sometimes when we point things out to people, we mean well. We really mean well. We want the best for them. We don't want to do things for them. Sometimes we do, especially if you're a mama. Sometimes you tend to just do things without even thinking. But on the flip side to that, sometimes we mean well, but people don't receive it well. And then there's other times, and we see it right now in our world, to where people are just mean. They just do what they do when they want to do it, how they want to do it, and they don't care until after the frying pan has burnt up and the major explosion worldwide is taking place. Y'all know what I'm talking about, and I ain't even going to go there right now. The bottom line is our choices matter. We are not meant to do this world on our own, but we're also not meant to fill it up with things that are temporary. We are meant, God gave his only begotten son so that we would have life for those who believed in him. John 3:16, go out and look it up. Look up every single version and read every single different variation of how they write that, and it all comes back to the same thing. First of all, God gave his only son. And if you keep going out there and you keep going and looking through and reading, you'll find out that you cannot get to God without going through his son, who was sacrificed so we could have life. And he did that in love, with love, so that we could have life now and eternally. Now, I am not a theologian, and yeah, when I have my act together, I can talk the talk and walk the walk, and I've been around for a while, so nothing surprises me, even though a lot breaks my heart, even still more today than it ever did in my youth. But what I want to point out is the fact of this. It's not the fact that you're going to burn if you don't go meet up with God. We all, hey, you know what? It's what I believe in. So I don't believe we're all going to burn. I just know that I'm in a better place here and now, and I am going to be in a better place when I get to the other side. Because I am purposing, I am choosing to live with morality, with values, with loyalty, with respect. Not only for myself, but for the God who created us. He gave us a life so that we could live a life, not that we could be walking around unhappy and miserable and making everyone else miserable. Not that we could, the blessings that we get being here on the here and now, they're great. But when they wash away from the storms of life, what do we got? If you're not grounded and you don't believe in something, and we all have to believe in something, but if we don't believe in something positive, something good, what do we have when the storms of life come? I believe in God who created and sustains everything in this universe. And I believe in his son, Jesus Christ, that was written about and written in the book, in the Bible, more than 2,000 years ago. And the story remains the same. And I believe in the unspoken peace that I will never be able to describe for every single thing that he has gotten me to, through, and out of. That's all I'm saying. Our choices matter. Choose what you want to believe in and own it. Period. I am a huge advocate that choices matter. What we do, how we do it, when we do it, why we do it matters. We can keep collecting because we are all collectors on the highway. We can keep collecting people, places, and things. We can keep thinking that getting our nails done matter, getting our hair done matter. In the end, you know, it might matter right now. I just went and got my hair done. I just got it cut and cleaned up, and it matters to me. So those things are significant because we all want to feel good. We want to feel like we matter. We want to matter to others. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me that I want to matter somewhere, somehow, for something. But when it comes down to it, I want to add life. I want to add a smile. I want to add something positive back. I don't want to just keep getting these things that matter and I can collect them. For what? For somebody to come and steal them? To rob us? To wait for the riots to come in our neighborhood and have our houses burned down and looted, or a hurricane to come and wipe everything out, or a tornado unexpectedly in the night. Anything that this world gives or takes from you is temporary. What you have eternally, what you have in your soul, and how you perceive it and how you live it eternally. And it's not about self. It's about sacrifice. To feed what is good, to feed growth in love, in kindness, in hope. And that is my perspective for the day. So sorry about the split post. Hopefully I'll get it right when I get it up there. But I just wanted to say that today, because I see God in everything. I am just like everybody else. And sometimes I battle depression. Man, the shelter at home is killing me. I am a people person. That's how I get my energy. I need to be needed. I need to know that I can do something for somebody else. I thrive on helping other people. And yeah, I don't get it right half the time. But that doesn't mean I'm going to lay down and give up. And even if I get knocked down because I was helping the wrong people, or I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, or I misunderstood what I really was supposed to be doing, even when I prayed through it. If He hasn't taken me out of this world, if He doesn't take you out of this world here and now, because tomorrow's not promised. So if you're still here right now, no, you need to get up, brush yourself off, say thank you. If you don't know what the lesson in it was, ask Him. Find your peace of mind, find your peace in your soul, and meet Jesus right where you are. Learn who God really is, learn who Jesus Christ is, and just, what's the harm? Let Him hang out with you for the next 30 days. Walk with Him. Talk with Him. Tell Him every single thing that you would never tell anyone. Scream at Him. Throw those temper tantrums. Wake up in the middle of the night. Be mad at Him. Just know this. The day that you scream at Him and say, "What do you want from me?" Be ready to know change is here. It's not coming. You open the door. You want to know what God wants from you? He wants you. He wants the best you. He wants all He made you to be. Not what the world thinks, not what the world says, not what the world dictates, not all the ugliness that happens. He wants the best you to be out there and be His hands and feet. In love, with love, for love. Helping with those in need. Helping with those who many classify as the least of these. The judgment is His, not ours. And although justice, there has to be an element of justice in this world, because, oh my gosh, even with the elements of justice we have, we're so lost and confused. But let God lead you. Let Jesus in. Let Him be your backbone. Let Him be your best friend. And let Him lead the way. And the only way you can do that is if you personally open up and talk to Him and invite Him in every single day, no matter where you are, who you are, or what you think you've done. None of it matters when it comes to the relationship that you and He will have. Anyway, so with that, even the simplest choices of putting sneakers, what ones you're going to wear, if you're going to wear any at all, how you want to wear your hair, what clothes you want to wear, who you talk to, how you talk to them, it all matters. What you thought yesterday is gone. somebody was yesterday is gone when we're chasing the world and all we want is what the world has to give. What you are to Jesus, in Jesus, with Jesus is forever. Me, I want love. I want to be loved. I want to be loved. Yeah, call me crazy. Doesn't mean that I'm easy. Doesn't mean that I'm not going to hold my ground. It just means that what you do, what you say, makes a difference. So don't think you have all the answers, and don't hop on somebody else's train. Know the facts for all the right reasons, because whatever you choose, that tsunami wave is coming. It is what it is until it's not. Tomorrow's not promised. Pay it forward. Kind word, kind action. Most importantly, pay it forward to yourself, because you deserve more with God than you'll ever get without Him. Until next time, much peace and blessings.